Hello, sorry it's been a long time since I last filmed a video. I feel like I start off every single one of my videos saying that, but oh well. I'm back again and ready to do May favourites. So this month I've got a few different things to talk about, some makeup, some body and bath and that sort of thing. So first up is a lip gloss, I guess is the best way to describe it. It's the L'Oreal, I can't remember what these are called and it doesn't actually say on the thing. I want to say like Rouge Caresse or something, but I might just be making that up. But basically it's like the liquid lipsticks that are supposed to be like quite similar to the YSL glossy stains. I haven't personally used the YSL one, so I can't really compare, but I actually really like this. I've got it on today. I'm not usually a big lip gloss fan at all, but I quite like this because it's so like pigmented and it does kind of stain your lips a little bit, so it's not just sort of like a sticky clear gloss that just gets in the way. It does actually have a purpose and give like lots of colour to your lips, so I really like this. This is the shade 201 Rose Symphony, which is a really bright pink. Yeah, it's really nice. I think it was about £7 or £8, so I mean it's not super cheap, but compared to the YSL version it is quite cheap. I really like this. I definitely think about getting some of the other shades. It is still kind of lip glossy in that your lips do feel like a little bit sticky and stuff, but for like nighttime on a night out when you're mostly inside anyway, it's fine. Although I probably wouldn't wear this quite so much during the day, like when you have to stand at the bus stop and it's windy and your hair gets in your face and everything. So it's not as practical for that sort of thing, but I do really like this and I definitely recommend having a look at them. Next up is a blusher that I've had for ages, but this month or so I seem to have been using this basically every day. Again, I've got it on just now, although I don't know how well you'll be able to see on the camera, but it's the Illamasqua powder blush in the shade Beg, which is just a sort of dusky, rosy pink colour. This is so super duper pigmented, like you don't even need to like swirl your blusher brush around. Literally just dip it in, dip it on your face. Yeah, literally just dip it in there, swipe it on your cheeks and you're done. You basically just need one sort of application of it and it comes out really bright, which can mean it's easy to go overboard, but once you've used it a couple of times and you get used to how pigmented it is sort of against your skin, you will sort of quickly learn how much to use. So yeah, I really like that. I would definitely recommend having a look at the Illamasqua blushers. That's the only shade I have at the moment, but yeah, definitely would buy some more of them. Next up is a foundation that I've also had for quite a while. It's the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I'm sure pretty much all of you will have heard of this, if not already used it. It was definitely a cult blogger favourite in the last sort of year or so. And I bought this and I used it, I quite liked it, then sort of just forgot about it, didn't really use it very much. But lately I have been reaching for this on days where I don't really want sort of huge coverage, and I'm not sort of worried about it lasting all day, so when I just want a little something extra and I don't want to go completely without makeup, just putting this on quickly is quite good. It is quite a medium verging on heavy coverage, but the way I like to use it is just pump a little bit on the back of my hand, dip in the Real Techniques buffing brush, and then just really work it into the skin so you get like a light layer. You can build it up obviously to get heavier coverage, but I like to use it just really lightly. Dot a bit of concealer where you need it, and it's really easy and simple and it doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup. It doesn't have the best staying power ever, so I wouldn't use this if like I was going to work all day then going out afterwards and like for a night out, because I don't think it would really last all day, but just for sort of everyday use it's really good. I have the shade number 51, light vanilla, which is, I'd say it's like a tiny bit too dark for me, but it's more or less fine. and especially with drugstore foundations, that's probably like about the best match that I'm gonna get. So yeah, really like these, and they're, I think it's about a tenner, so again, it's not super cheap, but compared to sort of high-end alternatives, it's a pretty good price really. Last makeup-y sort of thing is the Origins Plantscription Concealer. This is just a sort of hydrating concealer, quite good coverage. You can use it on under eyes or on blemishes, or both. Now, I bought this a couple of months ago hoping that it would be sort of my holy grail concealer, because that's the thing that I'm always on the lookout for, is the perfect concealer, and I still haven't found one yet. So if you've got any recommendations, please do let me know in the comments. But yeah, I bought this hoping it might be the one, and it's not the one, but I have been using it a lot and I quite like using it. Normally I would put on my foundation first and then concealer where I need it, but with this I actually really like putting it on before foundation, then buffing it in properly with a buffing brush. Again, just the Real Techniques buffing brush. So this more or less gives enough coverage that you don't even need foundation. So I put this on first, then dot like a little bit of foundation where I need it, which is usually just like my cheeks, my nose and my chin, and that gives you like perfect everyday makeup. If I obviously going on a night out or something, I would do it a bit more, but for daytime makeup where you want to look like you're not really wearing that much makeup, putting this on first and then foundation I find is really good. And then after you've done that, if you find there's any like little blemishes here or there or under eye circles that you want to go back and cover up a bit more, then you can just do that. I usually use a different concealer to do that than this one, but either way I quite like this. So now this next purchase, it's slightly worrying me how empty it's looking already, but this is the new Viktor & Rolf perfume, which is called Bon Bon, and it just smells amazing. So good. Apparently it has like notes of caramel, which I'm rubbish at describing perfumes, but I don't think caramel would have been my first sort of thought. But it does just smell really sweet and nice. I think it smells really summery. It's quite a light fragrance, but also long lasting, like it stays on all day even though it's not a sort of heavy cloying kind of scent. It's just really nice, and the bottle is really cute. I saw this when I was just wandering through Debenhams a couple of weeks ago, and they had like a little stand with testers and stuff because it was new. And I had a little sniff, and normally I'll walk through the perfume bit and sniff a few things and think, oh that's quite nice, that's quite nice. It's not really worth me spending like 50-60 quid on it though. Like I like it but I don't love it. But this, like the first time I smelt it I was just like, that is amazing, I need to buy that. So this is the first new perfume that I've bought in literally about 3 or 4 years. Like I haven't bought any new perfumes, so it must be quite special. Definitely I'd recommend going to, I think it's exclusive to Debenhams and John Lewis and maybe House of Fraser. Well that's what the woman in Debenhams told me, but she might have been lying, I don't know. But I definitely recommend going into the store and having a little smell, because I can almost guarantee that you will love it, and it's amazing. And it is quite expensive, but hopefully it'll last a long time, although looking at that, it's down to there already and I've only had it maybe like 2 weeks, so maybe I should be less liberal with my spraying. And the final thing for today's video is from Lush. It's Rose Argan Body Conditioner, which is basically like a conditioner for your skin. So like normally how you'd shampoo your hair and then condition, although I don't really condition my hair very often to be honest. But this is like the same sort of idea. It's like a thick kind of creamy texture. You just sort of apply it all over your skin, leave it for a few minutes and then rinse it off, and you'll be left with really soft skin. and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It does make your skin really nice and soft. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of the smell, but it's not offensive, and obviously it's only on your skin for a couple of minutes, then you wash it off and it'll be covered up with perfume and body lotion and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the scent, but the actual product is amazing. It does make your skin much noticeably softer, especially I like using this if I've like just exfoliated and like shaving my legs or something. Put this on and that'll really help to sort of get the moisture back into your skin. It says it's full of nourishing ingredients like argan oil, cocoa butter, Brazil nut oil, almond oil, shea butter, so it's got lots of good things in there to help keep your skin nice and healthy. I got this in a gift set at Christmas and never used it until a couple of weeks ago, and really liked it. So obviously this is just like a little sample size because it was in a gift set, but I would definitely buy the full size version of this. Or perhaps, I haven't actually looked to see if Lush do like other scents or like other, what's the word, like I want to say additions, but that's not really, but like other types of body conditioner, like one that maybe has a scent that I like a bit better. But yes, I would definitely buy some kind of body conditioner from Lush again because I really like this and I think it works really well. So that was my May favourites. Those are just a few things that I've been using a lot within the past month or so. All the details and stuff will be in the description box down below as usual, so have a look there if there's anything you want to know more about, and hopefully I will see you again soon if I get around to filming another video. So thanks very much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!